Hello and welcome to everyone to It's Not Friday, because it's not Friday. I hope everyone is doing well. I'll just drop a quick message in there, and of course the one thing we always need to start off a good stream, here's a good drink. So, hello there, Star, how you doing? Hoping you're having a wonderful day on this rather wet and dreary day. It's wet, it's air, so, you know. Oh, it's been a busy day. So, the question is, and I finally remembered to actually drop a tour base here, because there are many bases over here. Who's yours? Oh, that one's not going to show. That's typical. The other problem is the base I'm actually here to visit. Oh no, there it is. It was show. Ooh! Why it doesn't put that the right way around? I don't know. Might see if I can do a 180 on that piece. So yeah, we are back with part 1 of a tour. There you go. Shifting Sands. It's funny. I do believe it's called Shifting Sands partly because this planet has changed so many times. And of course the base is by, well, his name's on the screen, it's Rastalite. Mr. Detail, as I like to call it. He's, I actually don't know how he does some of the stuff he does. He showed me stuff and you look at it and say, yeah, okay. Just how did you do that? But we are back. Now I have to work out which bit, because we visited... now let me see if I can try to remember. We visited and saw some of it. Then we came back 2 planet changes later, and we visited and looked at some of the other bits and pieces. Then we right, I'm going to land over here. Well, I'm going to stop over here, and as long as I'm not over water. I'm not over water. No, I'm not over water. The planets, when they changed, they made a right mess of some of the bits and pieces. I'm going to close the hatch so I don't fall through the floor when I come back. Yeah, so like I say, he did some amazing. They've well and truly changed what the crap have they done to the... Oh, my God, I'm looking thinking, what the hell is this? And no, there you go. Now the grass, it still doesn't quite look right, does it? It still looks like it was planted in lines, like it was badly done. But yes, the man who did the Winnebago. Now I've noticed a difference straight away. We're on the landing pad, so that's a good one. Toggle power flow. So, God, what was that? It's nighttime and something still flies over and leaves a huge bloody, yeah, bam. But yes, Rastalite's been doing some more builds, and we're going to be heading to one of those new ones soon. But, I mean, a Winnebago that literally looks like a Winnebago. I mean, go into camera mode a bit. So this is Galaxy 10, and the one thing that gets me is the fact that it's the extra details that go into doing stuff, and being able to bring the part count down. That, you know, it's like, oh look, it's a Winnebago, and then you realise that it's got fewer parts than you would expect it to have. You know. A lot fewer in some cases. But the precision placement is also the other thing I think is quite good. But we've got a full, if I can just change my position, there you go. So we've got a full stove with sink. I mean, that's, can I work out how many parts there are? So we've got shelving unit, a monitor unit, Two doohickeys there. We've got a wall unit in the background. There's two... Are those plates, or has he used something and put a plate on top of it? And then the sink, whoops, I really buggered that camera view up there. So the sink is... That's... Yes, he's added something to that. So yeah, so the sink's pretty good. But you can see from the floor tiles that he's spaced the bits and pieces out. I did see something over there. I mean, there's several bits and pieces. Was there not a landing pad? Yes, there is a landing pad. So if you're flying in and you've got a normal ship, there's plenty of landing pads that are available. Oh, that's the lighthouse, isn't it? Did we cover the lighthouse when we were here last time? I can't remember. Let's go and have a quick check. Because, gotta hate it when you load back into your ship like that. It's like... No, don't sit on the roof. Right, here we go. So, oh, there's a... Hang on a minute. Let me just... Oh, no, what I should have done is just go into camera mode while I was in the ship. Let me put some light on there. No, he's working on something. He's working on something. I found a top secret, whatever it's going on. He's working on something, right? So we've got a biodome there, so that's going to be something to come back to. I've just put the back of my ship through the planet. That's really not that clever. Then, is this another vehicle that he's got here? There we go. I think that's another vehicle. I have to say, it's interesting when you see how many vehicles... There we go, yes. So this is like the utilities... Oh yes, it's the one that's got the boom box. Clever positioning. I mean, look at it. It's not just like, oh, we've got doorways and stuff. You know, it's I can't actually... Yeah, it won't let me go through the thing. But I mean, that's basically one of the garage doors on its side. But it make, you know, if you're Gex-sized, you'll get through. You know. What are the headlights? Are the headlights mushrooms? Hang on a minute. The headlights are mushrooms. Oh, so fun. And he's got his little portable generator off to the side. And another door in the back. Let's see if I can get the camera in there. So we can have a view. Oh, it's not going to let me through that one because of that cupboard. It makes you wonder how you get to build in here when there's so little room. Yeah, it's not going to let my camera view explore too much. I mean, can you imagine this? You know, you've got problems trying to get your camera view in, and yet you managed to build this. You know, I mean, obviously it's like, we have to build this with no roof and then put a roof on. You've got the tarp fold down sheet on the thing. As long as it's not an automatic. We don't want an automatic because you know, it's some of us like these things called gearboxes. Right. Unidentified rock. I thought I had everything on here.
Units received.
Do. Oh, great. That's over in the... What was that? Oh, there's actually a landing pad underneath. And that is small. So he shrunk down a landing pad. Good God. Hang on a minute. That's saying I can land my ship on that pad. Oh, I don't believe that for 1 minute. Right, woo. Getting all shaken up there. I didn't know this was live. Yes, this is live. Welcome. I'm fine. How are you? Good to see you. We're having a... There's more trees here than there was last time. There's definitely more bloody trees than there were last time. Right, we've seen the Winnebago. We've got the tennis courts. Oh, we're going to have a look at that hut. So, it's another one of the Winnebagos, isn't it? Oh no, it is a hut. So, like I say, I do like to refer to Rastalite as Mr. Detail, because I mean, I did a build for the Star Destroyer, and when you're talking, if I remember rightly, it was about 20-something short walls long. And the difference in angle between the two pieces of what it was and what it needed to be was one piece of the texture for the wood. Because each one of those short walls has about, is it 6 or 7 pieces of like texture for the wood, and I was quite impressed with the fact that I managed to get to such an angle where I needed it. And then I'd already done a visit round here, and it's like, crap. It's like you suddenly realise, you know, I'll sit in the hot tub. You suddenly realise that Rastalite's doing things which you could be like 20 meters away from a start point, and it's 2 pixels or a pixel in accuracy, you know, and it's like, seriously, dude, that's insane, you know. So I will give out, I've already got the coordinates for this location given. Anyone who wants to visit, do so, because it is crazy just how good this is. This is one of those trailers that expands out. So I mean, I just love how real it looks, literally, you know. Hang on a minute, did I just receive... I'm just very quickly checking something. No, I got an update. I thought I got a message. I got an update. Come on, stand up. There we go. But yes, anyone who has access to Galaxy 10 should pop by and see this place. I mean, unfortunately, because of the way the planet is changed in like every other update, everyone can see it's a hunting trip. There's your weapons. I would literally say, you know, visit, and then when there's an update, visit again, just to see, you know, because the planet changes. And I mean, some of these things have been rebuilt. Actually, I don't know how many times some of these have been rebuilt. But he's always looking for ways of managing to save parts while still having insane detail levels. And even after being shown how to do some of the detail bits, I'm still like, yeah, I don't get how that works. You know? I mean, I'm building the Vulcan Dakir cruiser, and that, I mean, oh, that did not work well there. That's got some intriguing angles and positionings on it, but it's okay. That did not go down too well, did it? Right, turn. So that's where that bit is. I knocked myself a bit there, so then I lost track of. It's convenient because he's also put save beacons down next to every one of the different pieces. There's a landed ship. Did I miss a landed ship, or did he land? Is that why I... Oh no, he took off again. Right. Because there's like... Is that camping in the trees? I need to pull forward a bit. Right, here we go. He's put a fish in the water. He's put a couple of fish in the water. I'm like, you normally can't see the fish in the water. He's put fish in the water. Coloured... Hang on a minute, how do you colour the fish? I mean, obviously, to put the fish in the water, you use the wonder devices, which he's managed to hide under the thing. But how did he get the colours to change on the same fish? That is crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to end up having to ask more questions when I talk to him. How did you do this? Right. Oh, we've got mini bikes available. We have to do it, don't we? Whoa, whoa! Come on, move. Oh, why is my camera view going really bad? Oh, that is playing havoc with the camera view. That is really bad. Oof. That is really bad. That's the other thing with some of the planetary changes that you get. Because it messes up how things go. There you go, you see a parking location. So you've got a nice flat base, staircase, dining area, outdoor kitchen, double doors. I always like double doors. They just look so fucking cool. Easy to do as well, for those who want to know. Simplified room, nice and straightforward. All of this, if I'm not mistaken, is on one base computer as well. Which is another reason why the part count is insane when stuff's like redone. Nice. I mean, build using the right walls so you can build in your lights, so the lights look as they should. Actually, I don't know. I don't think the lights come on at night. I actually built a trigger system a while ago, so the lights of I've got that. One of the bases, the lights would come on when it was nighttime, rather than burning power whilst everything's trying to charge. God, that's flicking around like hell. Come on, Hello Games, sort out the load up so we're not getting bouncies. Right, let's gain a little more height. And, right. Oh, hang on, we've got a house. We've got a house. This is... Of course, we've got the lighthouse over there as well. Lighthouse come viewing platform, which is a good place to start if you land near that, and unless you've got a ship that you can walk on top of like this, of course, which is useful, because this gives you a good view of... Oh crap, we've got some of those big bug things, haven't we? Yeah, we've got the big bugs. So we've got... That's using freighter rooms over there, and we have a little dockside thing and landing. Hang on a minute, that might be... Is this the place that's got the cinema? This place might have a cinema. I'll have to check. Because there's so many things that he added. And it's like, crap. There's something moving there that I don't have yet. Missed it. Can I get it when it comes back up this next time? Yes.
Units received.
Ha! Got you. Right, so landing pad. And then we have... Oh, right, so this is camp facilities. This is not... hang on a minute, is this the laundrette? This is the laundrette. Yeah. So when you're staying here, if you need to come and clean your clothes, you can... and of course there's toilet facilities while you wait. Plenty of places. Oh, magazines to read, and drinks dispensers, advertising. Everyone needs a drink whilst they're waiting. I mean, bloody hell, you know. I mean, but yeah, laundrette. So if you need to wash your clothes whilst you're on holiday, you are perfectly covered. I like the style of the building as well. I'm just wondering actually if, I mean, parts are an issue. Parts are always an issue. Well, the part count is an issue. The thing that gets me is when I see things like this, and I mean, there's several builders, and I visit, and I'm like, oh, that looks really good, you know. Minotaur, hi, sorry, I was too busy looking at the laundrette. I forgot to look at the chat. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good time. We're back at Rastalite's Shifting Sands trailer park type of camping type of... Well, he calls it a trailer park and drive-in. So, my God, it's in the title. I'm like, is that where the drive-in is? Of course it is. It's in the bloody title. Jeez. So yeah, this is the laundrette. He's got bins around here, which is good. Where did I park? Oh, I parked over there. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Right, the question is, do I go to the lighthouse first, or do I go to the drive-in? Because if I remember rightly, both bits have been upgraded. Oh, we're pointing in this direction, so I'll come back over in a moment. That means... Oh, yeah, the biodome's there, so that means I managed to fly past this earlier without paying attention properly. Right. I'm calling it a lighthouse, but it's more of a lookout tower. Come on, go up the stairs. God. Thumb's useless. I could just jump onto that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to jump down the side and do it the proper way. Because I mean, when you look at the, I know they're all nicely, you know, I'm looking at them and thinking, what parts are used for that? And I've just realised that's actually looking at the end of a wall. So he's used walls stacked on top of each other, but twisted. So you're not just doing pieces on top of each other and doing a circle. It's twisted as well. How crap's he done that? Alright, let's nip into here. Oh, now this is saying I can't go up there because that's broken. Why is that broken? I don't believe that's broken for a minute. It was working before with... How do I get into... Where's my ship? The ship's over there. Oh, I need to be over here. Typical that I went the wrong way. You know. There it is. Right, so I am going to jump off the top of the ship and land on the top, because the teleporter decided it. That's another great advantage of corvettes, actually. They give you this ability to access various things. Yes, the teleporter decided it doesn't want to work. It was lit up earlier. That's just annoying. Big ass. You've got to love how big you can scale stuff. It's like when I was doing the engines on the Star Destroyer. I had to use the dual base bit to be able to do it. He's got salt deposits on site. That's cool. But there's loads of landing pads, and like I say, this is all on one base computer. But he's scaled so many parts. Right, whilst I'm here, where was it? I know I've got to call in at the drive-in, which is back over the side there. Nope, excuse me for falling down the hole. No, I've just gone past it again. I am doing really well. My built-in satellite navigation is terrible. Right. And this Corvette that I'm flying, for those interested, is just what I call my part finder, which basically it's geared up just to look for ship parts and the likes. So we've got, there is a seat on the front for anyone who wants to sit on the front, just to be completely insane. We've got lights on the front, and we have lights underneath, which are amazingly effective. So yeah, let's have a look. That's one of the Winnebagos. So I think I need to go this way. Yeah, dudes, I can't see when you're flying around too much. Yes, we've been to that one. Then we've got that one. Oh, hang on. That's right. I tell you what we'll do. If I level out, because we have two base bits here. Oh yeah. Having added one of the, a great use of the broken ship parts. You know, he did I love this. I really do love how this was done. A broken one that hasn't been, it's been vandalized. You know, the lights are falling off. The various other bits. It's been jacked up when one of the wheels has been like kind of nicked. Full-on trailer mount. It's and then you can go inside and have a. It's even got a caution notice now, as if to say, "Oh, you shouldn't go in here. It's a mess." So yeah, we've got some sparking pieces for the fitments. I had a look at this. Was it the first or second visit? I can't remember. And because there was limitation on what you could do, it still looked great. But now, with the extra touches, you know, even this is lying down. You can say, "Oh yeah, it's broken." I like that. One wrecked. I mean, I did a space station with a blown out window And there was people, there was like, oh, I'd never thought of doing that, you know. It's like, well, easy enough to try to do. I mean, doing it properly, doing it well like that takes a bit more. And I think some people would probably find it extremely difficult to do. Mainly because it's a case of we're all very much like trying to do stuff the best we can. So we all want everything to look the best. And so trying to do something that's broken or messy is difficult. You know. Right, let's jump down. I'm going to get rid of that because it's hissing in my ears.
Units received.
There was another animal I didn't have.
Received.
Oh, metal balls. Oh, and there's one that goes in front of me. So here we are with the vending machine. That's crazy. Little bottles of stuff labelled up. That is crazy. You've got a fully working vending machine. Then we've got, this looks like one of those lunar pod things more than anything. But we have a fully working door. We've got a barman. This is obviously the site shop and cafe. It's even stuck a toilet in here. Yeah, stuck a toilet with toilet paper. A hand towel dispenser. And this is what I mean. You know, most people are like, oh, I'll just put an object on the wall and people have to think that that's what it is. And then you look at it and it goes, oh no, well, if it's a toilet roll dispenser, it's got to have toilet paper coming out of it. If it's a paper towel dispenser for your hands to dry, you've got to have a bit of paper coming out of it. You know. Cappuccino coffee machine. I just love the details. Various bits of food. You happy there, dude? Yeah? He's talking, but he doesn't have much to say. Ooh, look, they've got cake. I always get worried when I don't see any prices, though, because I look and think, you know. Oh, look, they take Visa and MasterCard. Visa and MasterCard. And then making it so when you put down the stools, you don't have them all pointing in the same direction, and you don't have the label pointing in the same direction. Because it wouldn't. You know, that's the whole thing. It just wouldn't. Oh, that's the drive-in. Right. Well, I heard that. I heard it, but I can't see it. Okay. There it is. And there's another place we've got, which it's like a series of lake houses, and I mean, again, it's like balmy what there is, right? I need to find all the. I press the button, so now I've got all the resources showing up when I don't want them to. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We've got an unlisted, unregistered item here. We also have a bug here, which is a bit of a problem, because do they automatically attack these bugs, or do they kind of leave you alone? I can't remember. We're getting some thudding footprints from them. Yeah, we've got a camper. That did not work well, did it? I'll just fall off my ship.
Units received.
Docile. Right, it's not going to attack us. It's really big, but it's not going to attack us. That's the good news. Watch this, it'll fucking attack us. So, we've got a little Gekwomble. He's got his little camping thing in place. A chair, so he can sit with his campfire. And of course the campfire, which is really cool. That's nice. I'm sure I saw another object whilst I was coming into land. There was like, oh, there it is. Oh, it's a picnic table. Right, so there's even a spare picnic table. So he's allowed to be here, obviously, with his little camping. But I hadn't realised that. Thing is, would you want to be camping with one of those things truddling around? Because I mean, it's classed as docile, but seriously, I mean, the Stinger's bigger than some ships, and there's like teeth everywhere. Jeez, I'm gonna move out of the way before manage to get on my platform there. Right, we need the drive-in. We've got to visit the drive-in. Now I have to try to remember. You can see where my lights are shining. Like, I have so many lights. Right, there's the drive-in. Now, the thing is, I'm in a Corvette. I am not in a normal landy land ship. So I will have to teleport down. And see what we can find. Right, so we have our projection rooms and probably toilets as well. Yeah, more toilet paper for those who need toilet paper. And clean your hands. Yeah. And oh, I've seen this guy somewhere before. Didn't give me a very good deal last time. He always gives me this funny look and I can't quite place why. But there's lots of, if you need your crisps, your soda, slushies, popcorn, whatever you need. And then semi-customizable landing pads, all nicely pointed up, you notice, for the thing. And then we've got a projector shining our lights up. I've got all of them onto the projection screen. I mean, the only way you could make the projection screen bigger would be if you were using the 2 base trick and you scaled up a poster, which you could do to a really big size, actually. I mean, that's the thing. Mind you, that poster looks more like it's in the old 4x3 format than widescreen. But you could, yeah, I mean, you could easily make it, what, 4 times the size, if not bigger? Especially with the way that the various scaling tricks work. Grab another couple of plants while I'm here. Because I didn't go around checking off the various places. That was one of the... Hello. What on earth? It's popped away now. So let's just go... Yeah, so we've got the lights that point down from the... So this is one of those protection boards, which I've used... I made a right mess of that. So we've got extra lighting for the build, for the board, and then... Come on, camera view, bloody hell. And then we've got the lighting view down the back. Unidentified rock. That's the other thing I've noticed as well. You get all of the things that say, "Oh yes, I've got all the rocks and plants and animals on a given planet," and then you go back. You see his little face. He's running away now. He doesn't want to be followed. He's like, "No, go away." Right, teleport back up. So yeah, the other thing is that some of you may know about the music video, which has gone up. It's now actually tagged on the channel homepage. And whilst there, if you watch through it, it's a case of how many games are used in the video, and even better, can you name them? Because that's a little harder. Ooh, is that still the playground? I think the playground's still active. I know that the tennis and basketball court caused a lot of trouble when the planetary changes occurred. So yeah, we've got the swings. I mean, it's a shame that the swings don't work as swings, because that would be like so awesome. I mean, we've got a slide, we've got swings. I'll go to camera mode, get some daylight on it so people can actually see. So yeah, we've got the slide, so you can climb up one side, slide on the other. We've got a couple of swings, including the wheel. Everyone likes a good wheel swing. Good job, it's strongly enforced. Then we have some seesaws, which you can actually sit in. You can sit on the seesaw, so that's what, your legs kind of go inside part of it, but you know, extra safety. Then we've got the monkey bars for those who want to run across. Let's have a quick look. That's actually a ladder that's inserted there, isn't it? That means we can probably make use of that. And then we've got like the climbing frame. I remember when climbing frames like that came out, and some people were horrified at the idea. Kids love them. Oh yeah, if you fall off them, you're going to ding yourself to shit like, but, you know, they're great for climbing. And kids should climb. It's good fun. Right, what I need to do is go over here without harming myself again. There we go. Right, ladder. What? Okay, that so-called didn't work. Oh, we've glitched. Do 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 do. So the great thing is, you know, when this happens, when you get this glitch, I mean, I can stop moving, and that. But if I go into camera mode or I jump off, obviously it clears up. It does give you a good view though. You can climb up to your ship. But you can, in theory, if you're willing to sit there with your thumb on the control for long enough, you can actually climb out of the atmosphere when this glitch occurs. I mean, I first did this 4 years ago, and to the extent the person that was with me on one of the occasions jumped into their ship and tried to fly around me to see, you know, how far it was, and they're looking at how high they're getting in their ship, and then they're seeing me still climbing the ladder, well, the invisible ladder that there is. Although I haven't cleared this crater yet. It does take quite a while. In fact, I did a Eclipse video, I think it was last year, and I used some of the footage from one of those climbs. I sped it up. I mean, the clip lasts, that particular clip section probably lasts like a minute and a half or something. It's right at the beginning of the Eclipse video. And you literally have the thing where I'm climbing up, and I think I go to like 16 times speed or something, so people aren't like sitting around too long. I am still going up just in case people think. There you go. But yeah, you literally just keep going and keep going. There you go. That view is quite good because you can see how I'm still climbing in relation to the wall. Oh, there's a ship going over. This planet's quite well inhabited as well, so and anyone who does come here to visit Rastalite's builds, if you've got the time, in fact, there you go, there's a crystal tower, which I can't remember about one. Hydroponics for anyone who wants to nip over and grab any freebies. Where's that ship going? Is it coming down to land? It's going to land. It is, it's landing. There you go. It's landing at the damaged campsite. So it's probably the Gek returning to the scene of the crime. But yes, I am also looking at adding one of those butt plug things walking around down there as well. I'm looking to add a couple more bits and pieces soon. I might as well jump off. My ship's right down there now. Right, I think people have watched me climb up there. Like I say, it takes a long time. It's why I did what I did on the Eclipse video, just to demonstrate how ridiculously silly it is. And there you go. It's a great glitch. Right, how far back can I go? That's as far back as I can go. Then I can call in this, go to lens. How much of the part can I get in before it bugs out on us? That's the maximum. Then we can go back, remove the fog, remove the cloud. Oh, it's still misty. That's annoying. If the ground had come in and stuff, that would have made a really good thumbnail because it would have shown so much of the base. Because there is so much that's you can see the fish from here. Hang on a minute, I can see two of the fish from here. Has someone eaten one of the fish? Right. The third fish should be center of the screen ish, but I'm not seeing it, which is weird because it's white. So right, so if I go back into there a second. Yeah. I'm not sure how well that's going to. It is, yes. It's hide menu. I mean, it's just one of those absolutely silly things about how the game operates. And like I say, it's got to be just over 4 years ago, I think, when I first did this. And I was actually in one of my own bases. There you go. Now we're free. Land on the ship. Ow! Break my leg. As you do. Was that a ship? No. Right. Ooh, a slide down there. Right, so is this an information or a public toilet building? I think it might be the washroom. So, hang on. Yeah, so you got like little seat in there. That's the toilet in there. Toilet paper dispenser still. Go. Not sure. Oh, that's the differentiating between the boys and the girls. Blue and pink. So, hang on a minute. Shouldn't you have green for alien? I think we're missing one there. And we've got the toilet roll. We've got that. I think this is possibly meant to be the shower, if you need the shower. Yeah, okay, so there's a shower head. And then you got your seat and stuff. So you got public toilets and showers. It's a hell of a walk if you need it. But we do have... hang on a minute. Have we got more stuff to scan? There we go. Something registered. Inorganic object. It was a small rock hidden by grass. But yes, the tennis court, basketball court rather. This thing, oh my god, the build itself, you've got your seating and that. The build itself, you think to yourself, it's fairly straightforward. Yes, there's some oversized parts, so you're saving space. And I remember one of the updates put a bloody great big rock right in the middle. Right in the middle of it. And I'm like, oh. And you've got your ball there. Question is, would the ball actually fit through the hoop, or is that too small? And then we've got tennis court. Oops, missed. We've still got some greenery, but that's not a problem. I mean, we can get rid of that. We just need some weeding doing, and it's perfectly fine. So anyone who wants to have a go at some tennis, for half a second I'm thinking, how on earth did he get that wide in one piece? And then that is actually one piece. It's just really long. So that must be down in the ground a long way. But perfect height. And then you got some tennis balls. Red glowing tennis balls, but got some tennis balls. Hello there, Nia. How are you doing? Are you having a wonderful morning so far? So yeah, I mean, the great thing is that the movement in that does make it look like the wind's blowing it, which is really cool. hear something else flying around. Definitely people flying around to see who's about. But yeah, like I say, I mean, I'll be putting the coordinates down in the thing. It's one of those builds that it's like too soon to tell, says Mia. This is one of those builds that basically you visit, and then when there's been an update, depending on when you visit after the update, you either see what has happened, because this is one of those planets that gets messed around a lot. Hello there, welcome. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, sorry, but welcome. You're cool. You've got a cat icon, so we like cat avatars. That's cool. Welcome. So yeah, if you visit, and then you come back after an update. It's yeah, JJ. Well, cool. That's we'll go with JJ. Well, welcome JJ. This is Rastalite's build, all done on a single base computer, all within the parts limit. I have no idea how he does that. I mean, I know he uses oversized parts and that, but he manages detail as well. So what I need to do, now that we've just shown off the lesser detailed items, I need to go and pick up on one of the other bits. Some of the wildlife sucks, though. I will point that out. You got to watch out for that. I've been to that one, haven't I? I think I've been to the trailer over here. You know, what I should have done is I should have made a note of all of the different points, because you've got all the save beacons here mark up where, except for the Gekwumble that's camping on the hill. But wherever there's like one of the Winnebago things or a trailer, he's got a save beacon. I mean, you've got the playground there for the kids, which is good. Right, let me have a think. So yeah, I'll drop down here. So there's landing sites for everything. Yes, this is the one that's got the mini bike, which I broke. But this is, I'll stand here a second. This is one of those trailers that expands out. Got his satellite TV. So the sides pop out. And then this end folds out big time, because this is where the towing hitch unit is. So you got like your two bedrooms in this section. Who do you think lives in a house like this? So yeah, so we've got a bedroom 1, which is just simple and straightforward, and bedroom 2, which is simple and straightforward, and has far fewer parts than you think it does. Your gun wall, for those who love the Second Amendment. The toilet, which again, fewer bits and pieces, and of course we've got the bathtub with, hang on to see it, I'm going to have to camera, because yeah, you've got like the bathtub, can't quite get the camera in there, but yeah, you've got the bathtub with shower for those who want that. You've got your seating area, dining, big screen TV, then you've got the kitchen and seating area for that as well. And like I say, I do like the double door on the front. So, like I say, he's, not only does he have toilet roll holders and paper towel holders, it's actually propagated with paper as well. Oops. So this is Galaxy 10. Like I say, I will be putting the glyphs again in the thing. There definitely weren't as many trees the last time I visited. So this planet has now changed 6 times. I think it's 6 times that it's changed. Hang on a minute. Have we visited that one? There's a thing there, but there's no yellow marker from a save beacon. Because all of the primary bits are marked up with the save beacon marked yellow. Yes, we have the mysterious box. Does this mean he's building something here and he's not revealed it yet? Is he being sneaky? I think he's being sneaky. Can I be sneaky underneath? No, I can't. But, hang on a minute. Are they empty? I think they're just empty for now, but I'm guessing he doesn't want me to go that way round. It doesn't want me to go that way round now. But yeah, so there's a good chance that's going to be a new bit coming soon. I'm just wondering where's the turn, because like I say, you've got the tower here, which has more than just a teleporter there. Hang on a minute, if I jump out. It's funny how some things don't spawn in properly until you're outside of the seat. There you go. Oh, that is really, really bad view actually, isn't it? So yeah, there you go. You've got like a giant save beacon up there. That's like I keep calling it a lighthouse. I don't know why I'm calling it the lighthouse. It's not a lighthouse, but it is a large beacon tower. Right, I think that then leaves us with. This is where the actual. Yes, because we're back near the thing. This is where the actual base computer is located. Oh, I just hit the button I didn't want to hit. I try not to land. Just because of the size of the ship, I try not to land. But, I landed this time, so... That, and sometimes you can't get in and out your ship properly when you land, but... So we've got like the fire bit. Hello there, Wharfie, how you doing? Are you having a wonderful day? So this one's sunk into the mud a bit, so I'm guessing this one hasn't actually had an update to it since it was doing. There's the there you go. Yellow save beacons are base highlights. Yep. Which is very useful because I mean, if we just look over there, you know, there's one. And it's like, oh, there's one. You know, there's another one. You know, in fact, if I stand on the roof, so yeah, you know, there's one there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on a minute, is that 8? Do I need to recount? I need to recount, right. So, we're not going to count that one to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there is 9. I can't see what that one is over there, but there's some rocks and stuff. So number 9 is over there. I'm trying to remember actually what number 9 is. We should have. Oh yeah, number 9 is the laundromat. That's what number 9 is. Number 9 is the laundromat, which is a really cool place. So if you're here and if you've got another exocraft, if you want to grab an exocraft, I mean, very, very luxurious seating area with plant. And then we've got our fully fitted kitchen, which is, I was just looking at that and thinking, I don't recognize that, and it's because it's a poster. Poster being you. Then we've got another bathroom with shower, in a slightly different place. And then a single double Dubel. But for those who didn't see, I have to say I do like the laundromat. So I will head back to the laundromat so people can see what it looks like. Because it is, I don't know, there's a certain amount of detail on it that it's just like, cool. No problem there. Hang on, why is that lit? Oh, it's just the light. In nighttime, it does look a lot different. That is quite weird. We do have a ship that's literally landed on the pad. Come on. Wow. Well, you do get a good view of underneath when you do that, but that is not the way that you're meant to do it. Right. How to peer under the ground, you know. That's because it's dark. Yeah, it's amazing how lights show up better at night time, isn't it? Yeah. Like I say, I've been here a couple of times, but everything keeps changing because of the way that there's issues with the, whether it's the planet, whether it's changing the parts and stuff, adding new parts or whatever. So yeah, I mean the drinks machine, which in itself is, I mean, it's literally understandable. It's a drinks machine. Putting the parts together, labeling bits and pieces up, you do get the effect of the sales attendant that's inside. I just realized we can go on the roof, and I never... It even has one of those security plates to stop you from supposedly being able to climb the ladder. I didn't notice that before. Oh, that's funny. I like that. So yeah, we've got all the signage we need. And then I'm trying to work out how he's done some of his lines. Right, so yeah, like I say, yeah, this is the cafe, not the laundromat. There's me getting mixed up with my buildings. The laundromat is really cool. But in here, like I say, you can buy camping supplies that you might need. Have a drink, sit down, chat, toilet in the corner, toilet paper dispenser, hand paper dispenser with paper. Actually, I'm just waiting because I've mentioned it that one of the modifications at some point will be one of the bits of paper being twisted or torn or something. It'll come up with some effect. Yeah, that's not the laundromat. Where's the laundromat? I need to try to remember where the laundromat is, because you think to yourself, oh, it's just a straightforward, simple building, and then you realise that, whoops, I went too fast. No, that's the broken thing. That's the kiddie's climbing frame. That's the trailer. Tower. Trailer. I mean, maybe I'm picky, but it's a case of it's a shame you can't label the various points of your base, but yeah, I get the feeling that we'd probably end it with Hello Games complaining at us. So yeah, that's another trailer unit with a ship that's parked up. So, oop, you can see the water level there on the planet when I did that. Right, come on. Laundromat. That's the drive-in. Right, we're near. Hang on, that's the building we were just at, isn't it? Have I completely messed up where I'm driving? Yes, that's the shop. Which means I probably went in the opposite direction of where I should have done. How to get lost in one easy lesson, let me drive. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This is it. Yeah, this is it. There are similarities between the buildings. Right now I've got bits of plant coming through my ship. Of course I meant to park inside the trees. Why would I not want to park inside the trees, you know? Stop spitting everywhere. I've got a couple of plants to... no, that's it. But yes, the laundromat, I mean, you look through. So you've got your... have a drink, take a seat, whilst you've got the various machines all doing. You can see how he's put the glass layer over the front of the thing. I mean, it's crazy, and he even like put in a toilet facilities here. Although, oh no, there it is. I was going to say, are we missing toilet paper? No, he's put toilet paper in here as well. Every one, yeah. Me stating the obvious. Yes, that's what I'm here. That's what I'm not paid to do. Yes. But yeah, I mean, toilet paper and hand towels in every toilet. I mean, this place has better facilities than places I've been to in real life. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, you know. Like I say, you got your drinks area. I mean, it is crazy. Oh, I do like the light. I didn't notice the light earlier. Now, hang on a minute. Why is that showing black inside, even though it's got the light effect? That's interesting. If you actually in gameplay, yes, it still does it when you're in gameplay. That one as well. So what's it called? It's the thing with the polypy glow things that emits light. But for some reason it's showing black, no light, and the geometric, it's meant to be bone or stone, that I can never remember. It's glowing really brightly, and it's because of the light, but the light is literally black. That's like crazy. So yeah, like I say, Galaxy 10, the location will be in the description, and you'll be able to pop in and have a look. And we're going to be visiting another of Rastalite spaces soon, where what's the best way to describe it? Using the invite, something's wobbling my screen. The whole environment around the build is it's like a livable base. The detail, like I say, is brilliant, as you can imagine. It's I do like the detail that Mr. Detail does, and I can't remember where it is, but we'll be getting that sorted out, and he might even join us. You never know. He might. I will jump onto my ship and we'll lift off. Oh, hang on a minute. Apparently... Oh. Momentarily, I was going to be attacked by something. That was weird. It's very difficult. I mean, climbing the ladder earlier was a reasonable way of trying to get the overall view of the place. No. Unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't... Let's see if it actually gives me the ability to... Because you're inside a crater. Right, I'm high enough up. Move the clouds. No, it doesn't really seem to give me the option, does it? To this planet obviously has yeah, in camera mode, of course, it doesn't show you the yellow dots to point out where the bits are. So if something doesn't render in properly because you're a distance away, like the tower, which is now center of the screen, only the base of the tower is showing because of the distance that we're at. But yeah, that is that. So there you go. This is Rastalite's, what's he called it again? Oh God. I'm really good at remembering names, aren't I? Ha ha ha. There you go. Shifting Sands Trailer Park and Drive-In. And it does indeed have a drive-in. Hang on a minute. Have I missed something? I did. I missed something. So, just when you thought it was safe to switch over, nope, something else has happened. There's something in the water. So, yeah, we did miss something. So we have the mini trailers, which are like the little bed sit rooms. So you've got your... You'll end up having to either pee behind a tree or make use of the public toilets. And there's two of these, because there's this one and there's that one. But there's something in the water. Or is it just a floating pontoon? Is that the idea behind it? Yes, it's a floating pontoon. And he's made it look like it's floating on barrels. That's cool. Completely missed that. And then there's like a... What's that? Do we have like a floaty... Yeah, we've got like a floating ring. We needed a floaty ring. Can't believe I almost missed these ones. It's because there's... So in other words, apart from the 9 yellow beacons, there is actually this lake which isn't marked with any beacons off to the side. I'm guessing this is going to be very similar to the other one. It's obviously bed bit. Oh no, bed hides behind that bit on this one. So there is a difference between this one and the other one. That's cool. So you've got a full preparation. You do have a TV. Again, though, it's a bit of a hike to the toilets. So if you need the loos, be prepared to either pee behind a tree or take a run somewhere. And then, of course, that means I landed over there, because that's the one with the little vehicle, and I totally didn't see these two little ones. Brilliant. Wow. Just when you think you know how to observe everything, and you still miss stuff. But there you go. So everybody is... That was a funny noise. So there we go. Right, so this time I am going to disappear off. This has been Rastalite's Trailer Park and Drive-In. Description will be in... Description? Location will be in the description when I'm done. Although you want to give me a couple of minutes to make sure I've got that put into place. And I will catch everybody again soon. We will be back with some Diablo 4 on Tuesday. Probably building on Thursday, and then the following week, possibly Diablo 4 again. And then we will see about having the other base from Rastalite, and potentially... because I know Rastalite's gone round with a couple of the bases before with us. And it's good, because, as you saw, I miss stuff. And it's like, all this detail in what's getting done. And it's like, shit, I just missed that. Yeah. So yeah, I will catch everyone later. Bye for now, and thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.